I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Yeah, okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my op always watch.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we've got the Dolphins' creative quarterback.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Dolphins and the Colts, and it's coming up next.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, the number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his second year in the NFL out of Florida.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Here we go. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. This one complete to Bryant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much. But yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They put Smythe in motion. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Miami. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense ready now for their second drive. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he will go all the way. Harrison Bryant, touchdown Colts. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are back within a point. It's 8-7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, they're leading the league in passing yardage. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. They'll go again here with Taylor. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going for it all. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 86 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass.
A 2-point conversion attempt coming. They put Smythe in motion. This is caught. He's got it. They tack 2 more onto their...
Especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Richardson going to look to throw to the left side and taken in by Downs. 3rd and 5.
Third and 5.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Again, working deep downfield.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, But the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Here we go, set.
They put Smythe in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? 70 range.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Let's go. 60 back. 60 back. Lion. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to try it here again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
On first and 10, it's Achane. Woo! Finding space at the 15. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. A second down throw for Richardson. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. Third down, 3 to go. Richardson to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On second down, Richardson. This one complete to Bryant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to tuck it and go. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Going up top, and that is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. He's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They do indeed snap it. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Now he takes off. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, Richardson. That one taken in by Mitchell. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Throwing is Richardson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Off he goes. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. 3rd and goal. Here's Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here it is, a zone read. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. The defense puts 2 points on the board with the safety. But, Greg, a lot of credit, not just to the defense, but special teams as well.
Give that assist here, Mike, to the punter. Just a play ago, being able to pin that offense deep inside their own territory leads directly to that 2-point safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Throwing, Richardson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So we're at the half, and the bed. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Ho-ho! Now an opening past the 30. The Dolphins offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. He's been the go-to guy in this offense for the first half of the season. You can see it there. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Take go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
70 Lion. Mustang 19. Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Hill brought in motion.
Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
First down, Miami.
70 Timberwolves. Cut 19.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down.
Complete to number 10.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
Trap 60. 60 back, yeah, 60 back. Yeah.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he will score again. Touchdown, Miami. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hot go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Colts, first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Colts about to kick this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Bronco.
Now, faking the give. Now, he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give to Achane, heading right. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Zaire Franklin that time. There for the tackle. 3rd down and 9. Hill brought in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Lion. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that will lead to a second down. They'll run right here. It's Achane. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Devondre Campbell brings him down. 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he will have a Dolphins first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. So we are... They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come 19. Come. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight. Take go.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Dragon 60.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Here we go.
They put Smythe in motion. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Richardson gonna look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And he's gonna be taken down at the 37.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, Richardson. This one complete to Bryant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Shut up! Check! Bring it! Alert!
Throwing is Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set! Ready!
Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Pass the 6! Ready!
To throw, it's Richardson. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go! Take over!
Looking to throw, Richardson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now!
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
And the Colts, first down.
Set!
1st and 10 at the 14.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to keep it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6?
Here we go.
It's 1st and goal. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Go!
Richardson to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and
he will take this one across into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Colts will get just a bit closer. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the... First and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Devon Achane. Devon Achane. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Miami. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
They put Smythe in motion. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing, Richardson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now Richardson. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Ready. Set up.
Now Richardson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Go.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 18-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Richardson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught at the 3. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan. Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. One more time, it's Achane. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow. And everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr. Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code, couldn't decipher. Watch the way.
It's week 8 of the National Football League. And we've got the Dolphins' creative quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Dolphins and the Cards, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the... Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Now a second down throw for Murray. Now he'll run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. This is a give to Connor running right. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Murray now. That is caught. Finding Higgins.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, You could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Taking off. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game. A nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Cardinals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
On 2nd down, here's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
First down.
They'll go right back to Connor. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Patrick McMorris in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Here's Blake Gillikin now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one underneath here to Connor. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one caught at the 4. And he's... Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Dolphins nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile. So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it. Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Murray now on 2nd down. That's caught by Harrison right side. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here to Connor. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
So in